Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk. In our last episode, we finished building all of the coal mines. We built the temple for the faith tree that we have. I don't know whatever it's called here, the purpose tree. And we are upgrading our steelworks to steam steelworks. That always makes me stutter. I don't know why. We expanded and built a lot more houses. And we've done a lot more exploration, including, I think we found some kids last time. No, that might have been last time. Either way, we have some workers coming back in here, and we have our scouts headed out to go out here. Yeah, that was last time. They were out here someplace. And so we have a few more spots to survey yet, or to scout yet. And I think there's still quite a few more people out there to rescue. We're waiting for steel to accumulate some more. We spent it all upgrading the steelworks. And then in the morning we can do another research. Let's go ahead and unpause and let our flying hunters, head out into the world. And let's speed the game up. Actually, wait a minute. Let me look at the temple. We have this coming up very soon. And we can go ahead and hit that. We also have a cold snap coming up here. We're going to go back down to -40. Candles for the wicked. Sir, people are no longer troubled by the Londoners' slogans. Group prayers have strengthened our community. Small candles keep appearing under the slogans. People leave them when they pray for the souls of the Londoners. I'm glad to hear that. The other thing we did was we built the Faith Keepers right at the very end of the last episode, actually. And these are basically like a religious police force, I guess, would be the best description. Yeah, let's jump back into super speed here. We'll get to the next day, and then I think we're going to have to kick the heat back up. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. We'll have to kick the heat back up. Okay, that one's finished, and this one is just about finished, so let's get that done. 6 a.m. comes, and 7 comes, and now let's turn the heat up, because, yeah, everything just fell in temperature. We want to get these houses warmed back up. As you can see, the bunkhouses are livable, but the tents are chilly, so we do need that additional heat to make sure that we can handle everything. We're probably going to need heaters on everywhere out here. Actually, those might have needed to be on all along. It's not done yet. Come on. You're costing me steel today, people. There we go. Alright. Let's see if there's any of these we can turn down. Nope. You? Nope. I don't like them to be blue if I can avoid it. I'm okay with them being... we need to put a steam hub out there. Let's pause for a moment and let's check out our steam hubs. Here, let's see, we have one there. Which is right about there. So I think we need to go out to right about here. And I think that'll be good. Get that built, we'll warm those bunkhouses up, and they'll be fine. We might get a couple of sick people out of it, but since it's the middle of the day, I don't think so. That spent some of our steel that we have, so we need to get... Let's actually go into the tech tree here. Figure out the next thing we wanted to actually do. Heater efficiency wouldn't be bad, but that's 40. We don't really need generator power at this point. We could use more efficiency, but we need to do difference engine for that. We're good here. We need to... Did we not build the Outpost depot? I don't think we did. Let's get that built. Efficient gathering might be okay. Steam coal mine would be a thing to do very soon. Steam coal thumper also, maybe. Less focused on the steam sawmill. We have so much wood right now. Efficient gathering is 25. That's not too bad. And then here, we could do healthcare insulation, or we could do cookhouse insulation. Both cost 20. Or we could do infirmary, which also costs 20. Well, we need at least 20, so let's go ahead and let that accumulate. We have scouts waiting, And they need to proceed here to the ice corridor, I think is where we were headed. Let's go ahead and do that. And the outpost thingy we did not build. Outpost depot. That cost 45 steel. That's why we didn't build it. I think we ran out. We were still on that steel since that got finished. Let's see. Can I get these guys to produce? What are we producing now? 7 per hour times 10 hours. That's 70. So 140 total. What we should be able to expect today. Let's go ahead and start one of those techs. Actually, we're going to have quite a few days at this temperature, so I think we're probably going to be okay without the infirmaries just yet. So I think we'll skip this. How warm is the cookhouse? It's fine too. So I guess we could potentially turn the heater off if we got that, but instead maybe heater efficiency would be good. Except that costs 40. That only affects the coal coming out of this coal thumper now, so that's less important, I think. I think we'll wait till we get to the 40, which is really close. There. And then we'll do the heater efficiency. And now we need to have the 45. Uh-oh. We need to assign one of these for rations to get the cooks back to work. And there we are. Let's build now the outpost depot. That has one spot that it can go, and that's over here. As marked, obviously, by the little mark, although it's not precise, which is kind of odd. But there it goes. And then we'll continue this road straight out. That's why that's one of my sort of spoke roads there. Looks like we might need another storage for wood as well. And by might, I mean do. Okay, and now we have heater efficiency finished. So that, by the way, reduced 1 coal per heater, which is good to have. So next, I think we'll do... steam coal mines next. Excuse me. Okay, and it's quitting time. And scouts have reached the ice corridor. Let's explore that. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship Prometheus. Sites discovered. Icebound dreadnought. There's nothing to do here. Carry on. And so let's head on to the dreadnought now. Unpause. And we have 22 people, all engineers, but 22 people who are... Oh, we have people coming in, don't we? 35. Do I have beds for all of them? 20. I do not. Okay, well, let's build some bunkhouses. And I think we can go right in here someplace. Yeah, this will be good. Only had stuff for one. See, that's not going to be great. I guess I'll have to do a tent to appease the rest of them. We'll get that built hopefully in the next 3 hours before they all show up. If not, it'll be alright. You know what I didn't do, I think? Oh, I did do. Okay, we just have evening prayers coming up. Temple has influenced some more people to mend their ways. Now we're down to 28 Londoners. Down from 42 or something at the peak. Pretty good. We might need some more cooks pretty soon. We still have 108 raw food, although I don't know how much of the day was spent waiting on me to allow it. Some more. Scouts have returned. Okay, let's pause. There's our people, our 15 homeless people. We'll take care of them shortly. I can click this now. And then I can come back out here and send these people to Frozen Pond. Let's see, care of Tesla City, I think, would be good. Alright, that's going to take 21 hours to reach. Let's see, what else we want to try and build today? Oh, we got a bunch of steel in. Can I cancel this and get my stuff back? I hope. I don't know that it matters, but go ahead and build a few of these. Not that one, though, because it's out of the range of the fighting arena. But there should be another... There it is. We might need some more heat out here. Okay, we'll go there. Actually, is this a good place for this road or no? Looks like it's okay. It might be adjusting some of the positioning, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I can put one here? Why do I not have a house there already? I think that's okay. And let's put... I'm going to build a few because we have... Oh, that got messed up. We have the steel. And B, we need the houses anyway. Because we're going to need to do some upgrades to some of these, and I want to have... I want to have the space to be able to upgrade many of them at night. And we're going to have more refugees coming eventually as well. Spoiler alert. And let's look at the steam hubs too. Let's see. This one can go... there. Okay, that'll work. Oop, I was already unpaused. And any other things coming up due tonight? No, we just activated the evening prayers, and the nighttime procession has another 2 days on its cooldown. Let's go into top speed here. There goes our Homelessness Gone. Scouts have reached the icebound dreadnought. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. Explorer? Calculating genius. The dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard the Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prostheses to make them useful. Sites discovered, ruined warehouse. Take our resources. So now we have another outpost available here, which we need to send an outpost team out, by the way, to the food, to gather food, but to gather steel here, which is interesting. Let's go here to the outpost depot, and let's set up a team, and we can head here and establish an outpost team gathering food. And we can sign a law also. And I think, see, we did the temple and the faith keepers. I think we'll do the shrines. I do not do... do I do public penance? I don't think I do public penance. You will abandon Londoners, yes. Well, maybe I do want public penance. If I use it... I'm going to wait on it. I'm going to do shrines first. So, praying at shrines will give people the strength they need to take on arduous tasks every day. So, we have to build some shrines. We have to build 3 shrines. And they raise the hope of people working nearby and increase the efficiency of nearby workplaces. So these are a great little thing to do here, because they're almost free. I mean, they cost us 10 wood and 10 steel. Well, I guess that's not almost free, but they cost us not very much, and they do some nice benefits to your workplaces here, like this. I usually don't put them with the sawmills, because the sawmills aren't going to stick around for very long. I'm definitely going to put one here affecting these. And they kind of work similar to the steam hubs in terms of like they have to sit on a road and stuff. But all these permanent workplaces here, and even these here as well, that would be good. Although they don't affect hunters' huts. I'm going to put one here on this road as far out as it'll go, because I'm going to eventually put some infirmaries around here. So I need to have those, or have that ready for those. And we'll get those built. I usually just put them where there's kind of a lot of workplaces, or fixed workplaces at least, like no sawmills kind of thing. Okay, why won't you go into a medical tent? Medical post. That I don't know. And now 2 people are complaining about being hungry. People abandoned the Londoners. First Londoners convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them there is hope for us here yet. I'm glad to hear that. So now we're down to 25, and the tenancy has moved into the blue and a single down arrow now, which is awesome. That's still good. We built our shrines that we needed to build. Hope rises, of course. And we still haven't built them all, but we've built 2 or 3 or whatever the amount was. I don't think I did public penance the last time I played Faith, or I always forget what it's actually called. That's not where you go to see Purpose. I think I managed to get rid of all the Londoners just through my own good deeds, or whatever. Actually, I may put another cookhouse here, which would still benefit with this shrine. Okay, you're sick, but your health says you have low risk of falling ill. Okay. And then it showed me the hungry people who shouldn't be hungry because... And now is the time when we start filling up the raw food with the return of our hunter's hangers. So, now is the time when we need to have a storage dedicated to raw food as well as food rations. And we'll see if they can't get through all the food here today. Also, the scouts, I think, brought back some. So, and the scouts have reached the ruiner house, by the way. But I think the scouts brought back some toward the end of yesterday, so that's why there were some rations left, I think. 3 over the 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies. Frozen supplies. With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. Sites discovered, wrecked vehicle. Alright, here we are. Oops, wrong button. So you can see now the shrine out here has taken some effect on this coal mine in particular, and it's gotten a 20% boost, at least briefly there, thanks to that, which is really nice to have. Even if it's only for an hour or 2 in the day, that's just extra, like, free resources, basically. So, and I think that one just said 108 for a little while. So it's really nice to have, and for the cost especially. We have... Do I want to transfer out some of these engineers who are like here? Probably. Let's see. Yep, you all can stay there, out there also. And 10 there, 5 in the public house. I think that's okay. Then we'll go there with 10 workers instead. I'm really not sure if there's... I've not actually looked it up, but I'm not sure that there's really benefit to using engineers versus workers, but I just kind of like to leave the engineers for certain things. It's personal preference kind of thing. Feel free to tell me in the comments if I'm incorrect about that, but I have no idea. And I seem to be doing fine without that, so... let's see. That was a steam coal mine, so we can upgrade coal mines at night. I suppose we can do efficient gathering. We still aren't seeing a different temperature change, so we're going to be here at 40 below for a little while. Ah, breath of hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them to keep their spirits up in these trying times. I'm glad to hear that. We're getting close on the wood again. Means I probably want to build some more of these. Resource. Well, let's do the scouts first. We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. Hidden supplies. Whilst disassembling the wreck to salvage what we could from it, we found a hidden cache of supplies. Sites discovered abandoned sawmill and stone ship. So let's see, abandoned sawmill that looks abandoned. That's, yeah, some kind of a sawmill that looks abandoned. And I think we'll do that one, and then we'll come towards stone ship after. Okay, build resource depot. And I'm going to do another, do I want another row of them here? Not necessarily. I do want to put 2 in here, though. And then I want to put 1 out here, starting someplace. I'm also not sure of. Swing this around. If we go off at this line, when do the lines... Oh, come on, Wally. Oh, jeez. Okay, so you're saying right there, if I would quit flipping around here... Everyone knows I can't draw straight lines. Apparently I can't draw curved lines either. Yes, I think we'll do that, but, well, actually we could do one over here randomly. And one there. Let's start over there, too. And we'll kind of work them together as the trees are gone. Unpause, and we'll let the unemployed workers have a bit of a day job here. Waiting. Ah, the outpost team has arrived at the fishing village. Let's build an outpost. So this will send 100 raw food a day to our city, which is kind of nice for the cost of 5 workers. I mean, compare that to the hunter's hangar, which is 30 food a day and costs 10 workers. And food's going to be important nearer to the end. Okay. Let's see, what do we have coming up tonight? Maybe a sermon? Yeah, maybe a sermon. You're hungry, go work. Where are we at as far as housing? We have 55 vacant beds, so we could build 5 bunkhouses at a time on each of these tents. And our scouts have arrived at Tesla City, so they can continue on to Frozen Pond. Let's go ahead and set up those bunkhouse upgrades. People, bunkhouse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because basically what happens is all 50 people in those houses, their bunkhouses there, just move out into another place, and then when they become bunkhouses and we build 5 more, they just kind of shuffle around. Functional wise. What's that? We did not get through all of our raw food. So we should... Oh, that's what it was. Probably the law finishing. Or becoming available here. House of Healing or Field Kitchens. I think I'm going to do Field Kitchens first because we don't seem to be having a real big problem with sick people yet. Each Field Kitchen will provide people working nearby with hot meals to keep them warm. After doing blah blah blah, new building, a Field Kitchen raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level, and we'll have to build 2. And usually I build these nearby where I built the shrines in the last upgrade. So we built a shrine somewhere over here. So a Field Kitchen would go really well in this area, although it doesn't quite cover everything. If I go all the way over there, it covers that, but not this. I think we'll go here with it, though. And then I want to do, and they don't affect, once again, the hunters' huts. They do, however, affect the these guys, whatever they're called. I can't remember anything. The engineers, the workshops, and I think, yeah, that's covering all of those. Let's go ahead and do that one. It's also covering the inner, or the two, these two medical posts. Put one out here, although I'm not entirely sure where I want it. If I can identify a good spot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here would be a good spot. 1, 2, 3, or here would be a good spot. 1, 2, 3, or here would be a good spot. I think we'll go here. That'll let me build 3 houses to the near side of it around the curve here. And I think that'll work out okay. So we'll put one there. And is that all I can build all the resources for? Yeah, we're out of steel again. I suppose I should consider that steel outpost as well, but we actually can only have 1 outpost thing, so I think food is more important timing-wise, and we just dropped down to 22 Londoners left. I don't think we can get additional scouts, but I don't think we can get maybe, no, that just affects the speed of the outpost team themselves, not the number of outpost teams we have. So we must not be able to get... Oh, I forgot. We need to build this road. Let's put it in here. Like that. Okay, and let's go super speed here. Oh, scouts have reached the abandoned sawmill. Indeed, it is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything is covered in ice. Not much left. There was probably an outpost here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but of this frozen sawmill. And now we'll move on to stone ship. That's 12 hours. That's 4 hours. I think it was at least 8 hours, so we're just going to go straight there. It could have been shorter, but I don't remember. I need to probably write those down or something, because I obviously have a problem remembering. Oh, and I wanted to build another cookhouse as well, if I can. Yes, I can. We'll put that here. That way it'll benefit from this shrine. And how are we doing on heat everywhere? That'll have to get, obviously, upgraded there. Let me turn that on, turn that on. I need to put one out here as well. Those are the field kitchens. Well, we can staff them. We're going to staff them with engineers, I think. And then we get credit for having built them, and hope rises again. I know it's cold here. We're going to upgrade the heat, put the heater on as soon as you finish building it. Oh, and there's one here too I forgot about. There we go. And we're going to do a sermon tonight. And food theft. Someone has stolen 100 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. I don't think it's gaining traction, but... so we can choose to send the Faith Keepers to catch them, which may retrieve some of the stolen food, or we can let them be, which will cause discontent. This, I believe, has some random side effects too, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. And we'll staff this with engineers. And the Faith Keepers succeeded. Excellent. And now I need to turn the heat on there. Not that it's going to turn on until... It's not going to turn on until it's staffed, but... I think all the heaters are on. Looks like it. Except for that one, but that one's not needed because of the... which I could probably build a steam hub out here on this road next to the shrine that would heat these, and I could turn their heaters off. Because the steam hub only uses... something? 1 or 2? 3 coal per hour. Whereas the heaters right now are using 1 coal per hour. So if I could replace 4 heaters with 1 steam hub, I would save 1 coal per hour. And people abandoned the Londoners. Down to 18 now. And we have a scout arriving shortly. There, the scouts have reached the frozen pond. Please, thank you. A distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. That's what I thought. New landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Sites discovered. Supply depot. Carry on. And so now we'll go to the supply depot. And that's it. Okay, let's get to... So we're going to drop 2 levels here. So we need to work for the next 4 days. We need to work on heat-related things. And insulation-related things. Efficient gathering researched. So, probably the generator power would be good to do. And now we're out of steel again. It's running out of steel. It's a good thing we gather a lot. It's back up to 108. That's back up to 119. Scouts have reached the stone ship. A distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. A new landmark. Our search hasn't... Oh, we just read this one for the last one. Carry on. And... However, we didn't reveal anything. I don't see anything, people. Just for fun, direct vehicle is... Yeah, that was about 8 hours then. So, I guess we'll head back to home. Alright, click, click, there we go. And see what comes back, what comes up in the future. We could always detour from there to another place, especially if that next one reveals something. And our food is reaching full again. Add some more ration storage. And I just noticed the time. So I think we're going to finish up this episode here. And in the next one, we will finish up the heat researches that we can find available for us before we drop 2 levels, so down to minus 60C. And hopefully we will also build some... I need to build all the rest of the bunkhouses before we get to that point as well, which shouldn't be a problem. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.